Hi guys, so today is Sunday and at the end of the week I like to do a bit of a deep cleanse of the skin. I have my daily routine and I also have a reboot routine for when I haven't been keeping up with my skincare as much as I should, but when I am regular with my skincare I do still do a deep cleanse once a week, and that is today. So I'm going to start with some exfoliation. This is the Clarins one-step exfoliating cleanser, which I was having a little bit of trouble with, but I've worked out how to use it best. I've actually worked out the best way to use this. It helps if your face isn't soaking wet. When your face is soaking wet, that's when it mixes water and it gets into my eyes and stings. So the less damp, if my skin's just lightly damp, this product works so much better for me. So I've just lightly dampened my face. I didn't go in and splash water all over the place, just little whatever's on my hands and just press it into the skin. And I'm going to take about that much product and we're going to go in and massage. So today is also filming day, which is why I have all this dry shampoo in my hair. Because while I do my deep cleanse, the hairline will get wet and potentially get product in it. So I put the dry shampoo in so that when I'm done, my hair doesn't look greasy. Top tip. This also helps if you have a fringe. Like if you spray the underside of your fringe with dry shampoo, your fringe won't get as greasy as quick. That was how I developed this technique, by adapting that tip. As you see, by only lightly dampening my face, this scrub is staying on the skin and it's not leaking anywhere. After doing I'm currently at the tail end of my Finish 30 and 30. By the time you see this video, it'll be probably long over. But by trying to use up so many skincare products, I've actually learned a lot more about how I take care of my skin and learned better ways of doing it. I don't think I've been using exfoliating products as well as I could be because I've been having my skin too wet. The product's just kind of been sliding about the place rather than actually exfoliating properly. I get a lot more out of this product by doing it this way. And I don't feel like I have to scrub, just lightly glide hands over the face. So I'm going to rinse this off now. And now I'm going to go in with my regular cleanser. Just make sure my skin is properly clean. Still working on the Clinique one, as I say, tail end of the Finish 30 and 30. Also rediscovered my scrublet during this process. For the longest time it was just sitting over in my shower soap dish thing, and it just wasn't getting used. Again, I find my cleanser works a lot better now that I'm not soaking my face. And just every so often I just dip the scrublet back in the water just to get a little bit of agitation going. But yeah, I've missed this scrublet after, like, I thought my skin was clear with having a regular skincare routine, but once I added the scrublet back in, which is about a week and a half ago now, at this point, after a couple of days I started getting all these all this purging of the skin, because the scrublet is so good at penetrating the skin. If I can find it, I will link it in the info box. I don't think I linked it in the video that I rediscovered this in. I don't think I've linked anything in that video actually, but whatever. I'm still trying to get on top of filling in info boxes. I'm actually compiling a list of my most commonly mentioned products so that I can just copy and paste. I don't have to go looking for the links every time. Time saving. I don't know why I didn't think of that ages ago. It saves so much time. But yeah. So now I'm gonna rinse that guy off. And today I'm gonna do another multi-mask. While I'm still talking to you, I'm just gonna spray my face a little bit so it doesn't dry out. I'm just using the Botanics Rose Water Spritz. I love how that smells so much. I don't like how it tastes though. Oh, there's actually oh, what was it? Nick came home with this. It's a botanical soft drink company. It's called Fentman's, and we used to be able to get them in our local Tesco when we lived with my parents, and then they just disappeared. And he was in B&M's the other day, and he came home with a bunch of cans of Fentman's, like little single portion ones. We used to get them in bottles, and he was like, "Oh, I got you a pink lemonade." So here's me cracking open a pink lemonade, chugging it down. No. It's not pink lemonade. It's rose lemonade. Tastes like that. So I felt like gagging on this rose stuff. It's not something you can chug down. It's a sipping lemonade. Tastes divine when you drink it properly, but but yeah, I've never had a rose lemonade before. It was delicious. Do I come say hi? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'd pop in and say hi. Can you say hi? No. Oh, is it your giraffe? Oh, wow. You want to show everyone your giraffe? Yeah? Boo. Yeah? Off you go now. Yeah? No, I don't want to kiss the giraffe. I don't want to kiss the giraffe. So the masks I'm going to use today are the Derma V, one of the Derma V ones. I'm in the middle of testing them out for review, for comparison. I've done first impressions on all three masks. I'll link those videos in the info box. I'm using the one with eucalyptus today. And before I do that, I'm actually going to put on some eye patches. I like multi-masking with eye patches at the moment. It's so much fun. These are the Pure Derm anti-wrinkle gel patches. You get four pairs in a pack. It makes it sound like more because it says 8 patches, but you know, it's 4 sets. So let's see how these ones are. And these ones are like a cloth thing with a gel underlay. Definitely different. So let's get this on. Don't want to get it too close to my eye. So we have one on. Pull away a bit. Let me get a different angle. Oh dear. I was actually reading on the back of this box that these are made in Korea. So I don't know whether Pure Derm is specifically a Korean brand or if the products are just made there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'll get the other one on. Pull that one away a bit more as well. My eyes are a weird shape for these eye patches. I had a bit of problems with the Derma V10 ones as well. Still too close. That's better. There we go. I can blink without touching it now. So I'm gonna put on the eucalyptus face mask. I'm just going to put this in my T-zone. I don't really need it on my cheeks. I think I might put on a moisture mask as well, because I'm going to be washing this off anyway, so I might put on that Nivea one. Because I don't like massaging that in or wiping it off. I definitely feel like that one needs to be washed off. So, put that around the nose as well. I've definitely gotten really into See, this is the thing I mean. Like, because these bits of hair are so weirdly lengthed. Weird lengths of hair, I should say. I sometimes get mask and everything stuck in it, so I have to wash that off and it can make my hair look greasy, which is why I put in the dry shampoo. Yeah. So, I'm just going to go and get the Nivea face mask as well and put it on my cheeks so that they're not quite so dry while I'm waiting for this to do its thing. So we have the Urban Detox Moisture Mask with green tea and hyaluronic acid. I think like everything now comes with hyaluronic acid in it. So I'm just going to move a bit of hair out the way and massage this into my cheeks. Oh, it's so nice and cooling. It feels so good in the skin. I am going to leave all this on. This says for at least 1 minute, but I'm going to leave this whole thing on until the eucalyptus mask has dried, which will be in about 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to wash it all off and do the rest of my skincare. I know I should really be leaving the patches on for half an hour, but I don't really have the time just now. When I do them in the evening, I do leave them on for half an hour, but when I do them in the morning, I maybe only do them for like 15 minutes, but I always put the patch on first because it gets the longest contact time. So, what actually is in these? This is the first time I'm trying these ones particular. Okay, so here's a few things from the ingredients list for this. It has glycerin, sorbitol, polyacrylic acid, ricinus communis seed oil, kaolin, tartaric acid. Kaolin is a clay, by the way, which is a bit weird for an under eye thing. Maybe it's for firming quality. It has retinol palmitate, which scares me a little bit. Is it retinol as in retinol? I will go and look this up whilst this is doing its thing and let you guys know what I find out. Okay, so I left this on a stupidly long time. I got very into the ingredients research. Turns out all those years of taking chemistry were not wasted, and really I should have pursued chemistry. That is the epiphany I'm having at the moment. I should have pursued chemistry. So I'm gonna wash this off and then I'm gonna go into all of that. So first of all, I'm gonna peel these bad boys off. I'm guessing these are on for maybe 15-20 minutes. I think that might be how long I've had this on for. It definitely feels really soft. I'm not entirely sure if it's done anything. I think my in here feels a bit more, it looks as though it's got a bit more volume to it, but I will get into that when I read you the ingredients. So I'm just gonna run some water, wash the rest of this off. I've had this on so long that the moisture mask is actually like absorbed into my skin. You can kind of see where it's thicker. But yeah, the Derma V10 mask is really really dried out. It's actually taking a good chunk of stuff out of my pores a little bit. But yeah, I will get this off and then we'll chat. So I just popped some eye drops in because my eyes are feeling a bit dry. So I'm gonna pop this here so I can read it. So the ingredients that I wanted to query were sorbitol, polyacrylic acid, sodium polyacrylate. Is that what I wanted? Oh no, I'll get to that. Ricinus communis seed oil, kaolin, tartaric acid, and retinol palmitate. Now, let's start with sorbitol. Sorbitol is a sweetener. It's an alcohol derived from sugar. It's along the same sort of lines as aspartame and xylitol and that sort of thing. And in food, it's a laxative. It has a laxative effect. It causes bloating and diarrhea. So and by doing that, how it does that, I should say, is by drawing water to a localized area in the body. It would be your large intestine, and that's what causes the diarrhea effect. In skincare, what it'll do is it draws, it's used to create a plumping effect, and it draws water to the surface of the skin. Fun fact. So I was just using my toner, which I'm currently using the Fine Flowers toner from L'Oreal, because I finished my other toners. Next we have polyacrylic acid, also known as carbomer, which is also found in a lot of cosmetics and other skincare products. And what it is it's often used as an adhesive, such as in nappies. It's also used as a thickening suspension or emulsifying agent, which is what it's used for in cosmetics. In this form, I'm not sure if it's being used as a thickening agent or as an adhesive, because it is quite high on the list. I figure it could be an adhesive. It might be what sticks the eye patch to your eye. But yeah. So that is that. I'm going to go in with my Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I think this might be the last of it. Okay, there's not even enough. But we're going to use the Rose Water Toning Spritz. There we go. Just let that dry a little. So next we have a byproduct of carbomer is sodium polyacrylate, which is another ingredient that was on the list. And this is also known as waterlock, and it's a salt from carbomer, because when you neutralize an acid, you make a salt. And this is a product that has the ability to hold 100 to 1,000 times its weight in water. So I'm just going in with some oil. So it's a product a bit like hyaluronic acid. The sorbitol draws the water to the surface of your skin. The sodium polyacrylic helps retain the water on your skin. And that's when we get on to Ricinus communis seed oil, which is castor oil. And in this form, it's an occlusive conditioning agent which is used to prevent water loss. So we've drawn the water to the skin, it's being absorbed by a product on the skin, and it's being held in by castor oil. Kaolin, in all the searches I did, it came up as a drying agent, so I don't know why it's necessarily in this product. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know. Next we have tartaric acid, which is actually just a pH adjuster to make sure that it's not too alkali, not too acidic, and it's actually naturally derived from plants, so it's not really anything to be concerned about, I don't think. And finally, we come to retinol palmitate, which is where the chemistry really kicks in, and we have words like ester. Oh, I never thought I'd need to know about esters at any point in my life. Oh, 16-year-old me, how dumb you were. So I'm just going in with Botanic's Radiant Eye Cream. Hydrating eye cream, sorry. And retinol palmitate is an ester of retinol and palmitic acid. Retinol is, as we all know, vitamin A. And palmitic is a fatty acid. And it's naturally found in a lot of foods. And when you combine the two together, you get retinol palmitate, which is actually a common form of how retinol is presented in skincare. So retinol palmitate is used to restore suppleness to the skin, and it's also an antioxidant, which is, if I remember, for fighting free radicals on the skin. It's also something that's added to a lot of sunscreens. Well, the ester is added to a lot of sunscreens, but as an antioxidant. But you're also recommended to wear sunscreen if you use a retinol. So I think this is sort of a lesser form of retinol, although I still wouldn't advise using these eye patches if you are pregnant, because build-up of vitamin A builds up really quickly in the skin, in the body, or very easily in the body. And it's not something that is recommended that you have a build-up of while you're pregnant. There's a lot of research still being done about it, but just be careful. So I'm just going in with the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturising Lotion. And yeah, I think it has actually done quite a bit. Like, my eyes don't look as sunken in as they were. I feel like maybe if I'd kept it on for the whole length of time, I would see even better, more volume up here. But I'm really impressed. I even think it's filled in, kind of plumped up my little baby crow's feet, because I do have little baby crow's feet going on there. But I'm really impressed with that, actually. So that was my intensive skincare session for the week. I'm really happy with the results, especially those eye patches. I definitely feel like they've plumped things up and smoothed things out. I will leave everything linked in the open box as much as I possibly can. And if you're interested in me being more in depth about ingredients, I'm quite happy to do that. I will leave the website that I did most of my research on. If you guys have any ingredients you want to look up, it'll be in the info box, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.